Hello and welcome, families of ISS, to this short presentation of the primary section of the school. As your new head of primary, one of my favourite education quotes is "Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all," by Aristotle. And as you can see with the points in front of you, the vision for the school is to embed all of these elements of learning for your children so that they can go forward confidently and able to transition positively into the secondary element of their journey at the international school. There are essential domains that make up the core principles to provide a good quality of education for all pupils. First and foremost, ensuring that your children are cared for and there are robust procedures around the pastoral care and provision for all students. Teaching and learning, of course, is at the heart of every school, and achieving some great outcomes is underpinned with a curriculum that children are able to access, that excites them. Alongside that, being able to assess pupils both in a formative way, which is ongoing and happens day to day in the classroom, and summative assessments where children may sit more formal tests or have more formal opportunities to show their learning and what they are able to do. With this, keeping staff cared for and stable and professional underpins the elements that provide a good quality education at ISS. All elements of the primary curriculum will be underpinned by the UK national curriculum. These are where the objectives and the end of year objectives for pupils are set. How we deliver that at ISS will be down to our curriculum provision and our enriched curriculum provision that includes all pupils and has high expectations of our pupils. Schemes of work are developed alongside the national curriculum, which provide the vehicle for engagement and a rounded sense of what all children should be exposed to at a very early age in order to become very confident learners in the 21st century. There will be weekly planning sessions with teachers, so the collaboration is embedded throughout the school and there is a quality of provision across year groups. This is a development point that I'm very, very keen to establish once I arrive at ISS. Our staff consists of qualified teachers, many of whom are experienced and highly skilled in the areas that are necessary for children to be able to learn and develop well. In my initial time with the teachers, albeit remotely, we've really been establishing an element of professional dialogue to deepen pedagogical understanding of the curriculum, of subjects and of how children learn, and develop and having professional dialogue which enables teachers to question and further understand what makes a great school. Underpinning the teaching and learning approach at ISS is a summary on this page of what needs to happen in order to enable that to happen. So teacher dialogue, teacher meetings, developing our teaching assistants, having and embedding that dialogue with teaching assistants also will improve our approaches and have a consistent and cohesive approach across the school. Being able to plan effectively for pupils means that we have to have ongoing formative assessment running alongside summative assessment, which gives us clear outcomes to be able to feed back to parents. Our day-to-day provision means that through assessment for learning, there are opportunities for teachers to assess pupil progress. And this will inform their planning and how they cater to individual needs for pupils. Within this, the focus group approach, which we'll be establishing as the school year progresses, will ensure that gaps are closed for pupils. Our assessment cycle also ensures that any baseline assessments and summative end-of-year assessments, which are data-driven, are also key in enabling the teachers to understand how the children are progressing against the national curriculum outcomes, and using the data to inform planning and information is something that we are well versed and well trained in and able to talk to you confidently as families. All children develop well when they have a good rounded sense of the curriculum and they are able to make links in terms of how they learn and how they see themselves in the world and their local environment. So learning outside of the classroom is an essential part of life at ISS. As per my quote at the start of this presentation, all elements of the child's being at ISS will be looked after and cared for. So we have a range of systems and procedures to keep your children safe and to ensure that you are well communicated with and you have a range of people to go to should anything, hopefully not, go wrong. There are many platforms in which we can communicate with each other about your children and their progress at ISS, from our initial information in the handbook to weekly newsletters, half-termly newsletters which would have been received this week from your child's class teacher, who you should be able to be in regular contact with should you need to. And finally, I'm very excited to be joining ISS. My passion for education, developing good and skilled staff who are motivated to do well for the children in their care, and instilling a sense of citizenship and high self-worth in pupils is what I hope to embed. As an experienced leader in the UK, I know that I am bringing many skills and many experiences which I really hope can enrich the school community, and I will be very dedicated to bringing that to the fore and hope making a very happy and healthy school for all involved. I look forward to meeting you all when I arrive in November.